So as always, I'm going in with my Lumik lotion. This is in 902 Light Glow for a neutral skin tone that leans slightly to the cool side or to the warm side. And then if you are neutral but warmer, the 903 is also a very good option for you. So what this does is it already gives us a bit of a blurring effect. Already gives you a nice glow to your skin without emphasizing texture. Safe to use on even sensitive skins. It has a very lightweight consistency and it feels very nice and hydrating on your skin. I use very, very light pressing, bouncing. Don't aggravate the skin. If you have rosacea, as you know, if you are going to be doing this or this, are definitely going to aggravate the redness and make it even worse. Whatever I do on my face, I usually take down onto my neck and my décolleté as well. So you can already see that nice blurring effect that it is giving. Soft Glam Filter Stick from Catrice. 0 to 0 light medium. Because everything that we apply to the skin starts giving coverage and it starts neutralizing the colors. And what I usually do is I put it underneath my eye area here. And I also just press it onto wherever I've got some redness and some pigmentation and discoloration that I want to just neutralize. A denser brush and a light hold. I don't hold it very tightly. I just press this into the skin. A Silky Blur Hydrating Longwear Concealer from Essence in the shade 170. And I'm just going to use a small amount on my cheeks. I'm literally just going to press this in very gently and out wherever I've got redness. Thin layer. Before I started, I did prep my skin. You can see in one of my previous videos, giving you my entire prep that I do before makeup that I find hydrating. Works well for your makeup. L'Oreal True Match in neutral. Give it one pump. I'm going to take a little bit of it on my brush and prime half of it into my brush. Then I'm going to start from the bottom up and I am going to go over everything that we have just done, and I also take it slightly underneath my eye. Already done my liner at the bottom, and all I want to do now is basically just clean everything up around the eye area. I don't put concealer in this area ever because that is where it creases, and I find it's unnecessary if you do color underneath the eye. This is a little bit more coverage than I usually do, but I just want to show you. You can go even lighter than this. It just depends on the severity of your rosacea that you have, or the redness that you have, or the pigmentation that you have. Foundation stick from Essence. Got a darker color. Use it for bronzing, contouring. I don't really contour. You have these little hollows naturally, and I just like to warm and bronze my face slightly, and I don't even do this every single time. Number 220. This will also cancel out any redness and rosacea. So in the next video, I will show you what I do with a slightly underpainting technique, a different way where you first start all of your bronzer so that you can see what I mean, that it also cancels out and also gives coverage for the redness. You can just see the different ways that you can achieve coverage that makes it more simple, less complicated. I really like to have things simplistic and easy. Sustainability, consistency. You don't want to feel like you can't keep it up. I'm not too precise with anything here. Also got this from Catrice, new to me, Pillar Balm Blush Palette. It is a cream to powder finish. Little tip for rosacea. You want to do a pink, but you don't want to accentuate redness. Go for a pink with a brown undertone. So I'm going to use this one here, then apply it to my face after I've tapped onto my hand. And I like to keep it slightly high up, and I'll bring it quite close to my eye. Take some over my nose and onto my chin and a little bit above the brow. I think this has a beautiful blurring effect, and it just gives that right amount of color. Obviously, you can use a little bit less if you want to. Tree Soft Blur Powder. Nice hydrating formula. My powder puff, not a lot. Just gonna press it in and just work it into my puff. And I always start here at the bottom And I'm just going over everything and just setting all of that. As I say, we want that beautiful glow. We don't want to look like we fell into a pot of grease, obviously. Soft touch bronzer, almond butter. Just going to tap over where we did all of the cream products, exactly same placements. MAC blush in Prism, nice dusty rose blush. I'm going to spray my face with Blend and Bond setting spray just to melt everything together. While that is still damp, I'm going to use my beauty blender and I'm just going to go over everything. I want to try this color here of extra highlight, a little bit here on the nose and on the tippy of the nose. Just brush it across the Cupid's bow. Maybelline Lasting Fix, it has a matte finish. I'm going to take my puff that basically has nothing left on it, and I'm just going to make sure I am happy with everything. Let's try out this Rimmel, create a nice little combo with it. It's the first time I haven't used this one yet. It's a Lasting Finish Matte 730 Perfect Nude. Pretty. Plumping lip liner from Catrice in Queen Vibes. Going to still put some of my concealer from Elegel. Gel Glide Long Lasting Lip Liner in Toffee Talk. Just blend here on the inside a little bit with a pencil brush. We definitely needed more definition on the outside. Put a little bit more of that perfect nude on top. Here in the middle. Just blend again. A nice full and defined lip without glasses and with glasses. Nice coverage, a nice glow. We have no creasing whatsoever. We have eyes that pop. I think you will feel absolutely fabulous in this look. I hope that you're going to give it a try.